Coming up in episode 2, we get our first view of the French Alps, we get our first taste of alpine roads, and we start to ride the Route Napoleon.
So good morning from Bourges. It's about 9:15. Had a great night here last night. Just going to access the garage where the motorcycles are. This is the lovely accommodation they had last night. So all the bikes safe and sound. Nice courtyard area. So today we're going to hit the road. Quite a big day today. We're going to go down to Gap, get ourselves positioned hopefully for the Route Napoleon the following day. So I think it's about 330 miles today. Should be some nice scenery along the way, so I'll be filming, I'll be talking to you, etc. So let's get on the road. Okay, let's do that, then we'll turn right. Mine's saying straight up and then another left. We are going left. Actually got away on time as well, didn't we? Oh, there's another one down there, is there? Yeah. Oh yeah. This is Charloux, a village of character. Oh, hello! Just pulled over for a quick stop. Still on our way to Gap. Just under 200 miles to go, so always knew today was going to be a big day, biggest day of the trip. And it's public holiday as well, so everything's closed. So we may have to go without lunch, but that's okay. But look at this spot we stopped at, it's just beautiful. The countryside's been fantastic all the way along. Let me turn this around so you can see it. And of course the weather is fantastic as well. So we'll continue on. Maybe check in again a bit later if we stop again. I'll try and catch any sort of scenic bits along the way. The roads are getting slightly better, getting a bit more hilly, a little bit more twisty. So maybe take some more video once we get into that properly. And yeah, we'll keep cracking on towards the hotel. So stop for a little bit of food. Not really the conventional. It's a bit of rotisserie chicken that we found from a catering van at the side of the road. So not a lot else open, but yeah, you know, it's doing the job. Our first view of the Alps ahead. Still very snowy on the top. Not that we'll be going to the top. So I've got 158k, so just about 100 miles remaining to where we're staying tonight, which is just outside of Gap, and that puts us in a perfect position for the Route Napoleon tomorrow. That's a view. So we're on the final approach now towards the hotel for tonight, which is just outside of Gap. So we've got about 3 kilometres to run. Been a long day today, but I've covered 337 miles in total. Biggest day we expect to do on this trip, so good to get that behind us. I'm ready for a beer and a bit of food. And we struggled a little bit for food today as it's Labour Day, 1st of May in France, and almost everything was closed, so it's worth bearing that in mind if you're travelling through France. Sundays, sometimes Mondays, public holidays, very difficult to find food. But all will be well. We've got a table reserved in the restaurant, so we will eat our own body weight in French cuisine. Talk to you again when we get to the hotel. I think this might be it, but I can't see for the sun. Hotel restaurant, here we go. Oh yeah, I see what you mean. It's a bit exclusive, isn't it? Let's make it our own. So we just arrived at the hotel, Les Olvides, near Gap. It's like a really nice hotel. Been a long day. It's about 6:30 in the evening now. Ready for a beer. Looking forward to tomorrow now. Getting to some really good roads. Route Napoleon, Gorge de Verdun, and then down to Toulon for the ferry tomorrow night. So looking forward to a big meal here now, and check in with you later. So this is the hotel, or rather we're out in the garden at the back of the restaurant. So the restaurant's downstairs in the same building. Let me turn this around so you can have a look at the area. It's really quite nice. There's a whole sort of garden area. We've got some outdoor seating. The weather is tip top, just could not be better. And that's the hotel itself there. So down on the lower floor is the restaurant. Looks lovely. We've got a table booked in there in about 40 minutes. Middle floor is reception, and then the top floor, the rooms. Our rooms are around at the other side. Got a balcony. So it's down as a 3-star restaurant, 3-star hotel, but it's really nice. It doesn't strike me as 3-star right now. I'm going to enjoy a well-earned beer. It's been a long old day. Mission accomplished, and talk to you later. Morning all. Start of day 3. I'm at the hotel in Gap. Just going to load the bike, get ready to leave. When I say get ready to leave, not before I've had a bit of breakfast, of course. Right, let's get the bike loaded. There's a fellow biker from Luxembourg here on his KTM. Didn't actually meet up with him in the hotel, but so a really good night's rest here. The meal last night at the restaurant was great. Prices are reasonable, I guess. Little on the expensive side, but not too much. So in Gap, we're just, I'm guessing a little bit, maybe 60k, 70k south of Grenoble. So right in the Alps region. And we're sort of on the Route Napoleon sort of thing. Let me turn you around again. And this morning the intention is to ride some of the Route Napoleon, possibly only as far as Castellane, and then we intend to turn right along the Gorge de Verdun. That's the plan. We've got plenty of time to do it, but we'll just see how the day goes. It's going to be an easier day than yesterday. I mean, yesterday was a fantastic day, don't get me wrong. It was a cracking day of riding, and at the end of the day we got some more twisty roads as we approached the Alps, so that was fantastic. But it was a long day and it was a hot day, so quite tiring, but cracking. You know, a day on the bike on those roads is always a good day. So today, yeah, Route Napoleon, Gorge de Verdun, and then tonight we need to be at Toulon for the ferry across to Corsica, which of course is the objective for the trip. And then once there, we've got 4 full days on Corsica, so really looking forward to that as well. So catch up with you when we're on the road. Wow. So good morning. Join us on the road out of Gap towards Digne, and as you can see, fantastic view, fantastic road, great weather. What more could you want? So expect to get to Digne in about an hour and a half or so, and then from there we'll go down to Castellane and we'll make a couple of decisions there about the route onward. Talk to you later. This is the D900C, still en route to Digne, but this is a cracking road to incorporate in your route if you're down in this neck of the woods. Saw the rock tunnel that we just came through, and it's just super green and lush at this point. Not a road to be rushed, but it's well worth it for the view. This is about as picturesque as it comes, isn't it? Yeah.
So this ride down from Gap to Digne-les-Bains in the morning was just elevated by the genius decision to take the D900C followed by the D900. Both of these roads were great, and it got us down to Digne with a big smile on our face, and we still had the main feature ahead of us. We're just arriving in Digne-les-Bains after riding down the D900 for the last 50 or so kilometres. Absolutely stonking road, beautiful, really enjoyed it, and we plan on stopping for a coffee here. So let's see if we can find somewhere. Nice shady boulevard. I was going to go here. Stick it up against the plants, and I've done with it. So just stopped for a coffee here in Digne-les-Bains. Digne-les-Bains. This place just behind us. Beautiful, nice coffee. And now it's on the road again to Castellane. It's only about 54k, so maybe hour and a half, and we'll stop again there and make some decisions on where we're going to go next. So talk to you then. So that was a great coffee stop in Digne-les-Bains, and it set us up nicely to tackle one of the main attractions for the France leg going south, which was the Route Napoleon. So here we are, just hitting the N85 just south of Digne, heading for Castellane, and this is going to be a great stretch of road. doable. So here we are arriving at Castellane, and I'm slightly euphoric after covering the upper half of the Route Napoleon from Digne. Now this road continues on down to Grasse and beyond to Cannes, and it's much in the same vein. It really is an absolutely fantastic road, and I'd put it in the top 5 roads that I've ridden. So this is the N85 from Digne, and it turns into the D4085 to continue down to Castellane. So I just stopped in Castellane for a sandwich, and I think that's probably going to be the end of the episode for today due to the amount of footage I've just got, and then we'll continue tomorrow onward down the Gorge to Verdun. Sorry about the noise. So thanks for coming along, and see you tomorrow in the next episode. Coming up next time, we ride the Gorge du Verdun, we take in some beautiful views, and we board our second ferry of the trip at Toulon.